Watching a sunset is always so nostalgic, but watching a sunset at sea while cruising is just something that never gets old to me, and it's one of my favorite memories that I always like to make when cruising. Hi everyone, and welcome to my channel. I'm Alexis, and in today's video, I just wanted to take a few moments to share with you guys all of the places that I love to watch a sunset at sea while cruising. So one of the most obvious places that I love to watch a sunset at sea at is obviously if we book a balcony room. Watching the sunset from your balcony every single day is absolutely wonderful. It's so nice to be able to see that from your room or sit out on the balcony. It's nice to go and grab a drink, bring it back to the room, maybe play some sunset music, and it's always just so special. Watching sunsets really does not get old to me, but there's something about sunsets at sea from your balcony that I love. Another obvious place would obviously be a deck, like on the pool deck or something. There's lots of deck space to stand or sit or lay if you want to watch the sunset. I know that sometimes it could be a little too noisy or crowded for you. Like they have, the DJ's playing or the band is playing, or there's just people running around, jumping in and out of the pool. And if that's not your vibe, then most cruise ships do have like a lounge or a spot on one of their top floors that has windows all around. It's usually like on deck 14, and it's usually above the pool deck, but it's more quiet. They either have no music playing or like a piano playing. And so if the deck isn't really for you, if it's too loud or noisy for you, or even like too windy, you don't want your hair to get messed up before dinner, they usually have a lounge up top where it's really nice to just sit, once again, order a drink, and just watch the sunset go down. Another easy spot to access to watch the sun go down is at dinner. If you have a dinner booked at sundown, mostly every main dining room and some specialty restaurants on cruises do have windows. So sometimes if you're lucky, you'll get to have dinner while watching the sunset, and that is always nice. My last favorite spot is a spot that I think that most people forget that it's even there or that it's accessible, and that's on the helipad. The helicopter pad is always such a fun spot to watch the sunset. And I know some cruises are different, and cruise lines are different in what they allow and what they don't. I've been on some cruises where they only allow like the Crown and Anchor members only by invitation to go on the helipad during sail away or sunset. But for the most part, every other cruise that I have been on, you can just walk on the helipad and watch the sunset go down, or they usually do sail away during the sunset. And that's just my favorite spot, I think. It's so unique. It makes you feel like you're in Titanic or something. It makes you feel like you're on the ocean. It's really cool to see that kind of view at the front of the ship. Like you get to see what the captain is seeing, which is cool. And I will state that if you are doing a sunset watch during sail away, ladies, I know like you go and you watch the sunset before dinner. Just don't care about your hair. It's worth it to go and watch the sunset from there than your hair, I promise you. It gets windy up there, and your hair is flowing. It might get a little messy, but I've learned that I just don't care. I really cherish these sunsets. And I know it's kind of like I'm making a big deal about just sunset. Sunsets at sea are my absolute favorite, and I never take them for granted. And it's just my favorite memory to make while on a cruise ship. Sometimes on the mega ships, they have their jogging track, which is like on deck 5, and it goes completely around the whole ship. And at the back of that jogging track on those mega ships is open, so you can go there and watch the sunset from the back of the boat. And that's also a nice spot because it's not as windy and it's usually not as crowded. So that's also a great spot. Let me know in the comments if you are a sunset watching person or a sunrise watching person. I wish that I could be a sunrise watching person, but I just never get up early enough, and so sunsets are what's doing it for me. And if you found this video helpful or enjoyed it at all, please give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe so you're always updated with all things cruising and travel. Don't forget to always seize the day, and I'll catch you in the next video.